It began like any other evening. Nothing seemed out of place, but I had no idea my entire world was about to collapse in ways I never could have foreseen. My wife Jessica and I had been married for 8 years. Together, we built a home, raised 2 children, and imagined it would be our forever. But recently, something had shifted. Tiny cracks began to show, petty arguments, drawn-out silences, and an ever-growing distance. Still, nothing could have prepared me for what was about to happen. Before I go on, please take a moment to subscribe. Your support means everything to us and allows us to share more powerful stories like this one. One night after work, I walked into the kitchen and found Jessica sitting at the table. Her hands trembled, her face pale, and her eyes carried a look of shock and devastation. Immediately, I knew something was wrong. Before I could even ask, she spoke. "I saw you," she whispered, her voice cracking. "I saw you with her. I watched you walk into a motel with another woman." My heart pounded. "That's not true, Jess. I swear there's no one else," I pleaded. But she kept going. She said she had followed me after noticing changes in my routine. She claimed she saw me through the motel window, entering a room with another woman. The rage and heartbreak in her voice were unbearable. "You betrayed me. I never thought you'd do this to us," she sobbed. I was stunned, struggling for words. No matter how much I tried to explain, she refused to believe me. Her mind was set. That night, she left, and with her went our children. Days passed, and the silence between us became suffocating. No matter how often I reached out, she shut me out completely. But deep down, I couldn't shake the feeling that something didn't add up. I knew I hadn't been unfaithful, so why was she so certain? Then came the truth. One day, I stumbled upon a string of messages on Jessica's phone, messages not meant for my eyes. They were from another man. They spoke of secret meetings, romantic getaways, and confessions that shattered me. The very woman I trusted most, the one accusing me of infidelity, had been unfaithful herself. When I confronted her, the guilt was written all over her face. She broke down, sobbing, and admitted everything. She confessed to sneaking around, to meeting this man behind my back, and to letting her insecurities convince her that I had betrayed her first. "I thought you were cheating on me," she cried. I was so angry. I thought I'd already lost you. And in that rage, I made the worst mistake of my life. "I'm so sorry." But her apologies couldn't undo the damage. Trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to restore. I couldn't forgive her, not for this, not for destroying our family. The betrayal cut too deep. I filed for divorce. As painful as it was, I knew it was the only way forward. Living in that toxic cycle was no longer an option. Then came the custody battle. Jessica fought hard, but in the end, I was granted full custody of our children. Holding them in my arms, I knew I had made the right choice. They became my purpose, my reason to rebuild. I would give them the love, honesty, and stability they deserved. Eventually, the divorce was finalized. Jessica showed up one last time, tears streaming down her face, begging for forgiveness. "Please," she pleaded. "I made a terrible mistake. Don't leave me. I'll do anything to fix this." But I couldn't. The lies, the betrayal, they had already destroyed what we once shared. "I'm sorry," I told her firmly, "but it's too late. You made your choice. Now I'm making mine." She left, and I knew it was truly over. All that was left was to rebuild, for myself and for my children. The life we once had was gone forever. Years have passed since then. Today, I've built a new life, one filled with peace, love, and joy. The scars of betrayal are still there, but they no longer control me. I've learned that forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation. Sometimes it means choosing to let go and begin again. And that's exactly what I did.